want to show you a couple of features that you have as a facilitator in Zoom, and in the hopes that you might want to use them. There are always updates happening, so it's hard to keep up with all of the changes, but here are some of the recent ones that I've been using that I've really been enjoying. So the first one here is the live transcript. You click on the bottom and click enable, and that will turn on subtitles. What you can also do is view the full transcript, which opens up a window on the side. This can be really helpful. It basically keeps an entire script of who says what throughout your session. You can also hide the transcript, so I don't see the subtitles here, which is less distracting, and individuals who want to see them can turn them on and off however they want. The second thing I want to make sure you're aware of is in the chat feature. They have added now emojis. You can turn everything on and off here as long as you have it set in the website, but they've added emojis. Obviously this is really fun. You can say, everybody put a corn emoji. I don't know why that came up, what I was doing that had corn in it, but you know, as a game, as an icebreaker, put an emoji of your favorite food. There's all sorts of things on there, so that can be a lot of fun. Similarly, they've updated the reactions under the 3 dots button here, where you can find frequently used emojis to put up as reactions instead of the usual just happy, sad, laughing. So that's a lot of fun too. The raise hand feature is still here in the reactions, as is participants' abilities to show you that they've taken a coffee break, that they want you to go a little faster. It's always a fun one to get. Slower, and voting options of yes or no, which I like to use a lot as well. I'm going to close my chat feature and open up the participants tab. I really like using the rename feature in the participants tab. This hasn't changed, but the thing I like to do is ask participants to give themselves a number. For example, I'll say, give yourself a 1 if you're new to this concept, give yourself a 5 if you're sort of experienced, a 10 if you're expert. And then when I make breakout rooms, which I'll show you in a minute, I can sort people so that I make sure I have heterogeneous groups where I have some people who are more experienced or some people who are less experienced mingled together in the rooms, or I can put all the beginners in one room and so forth. So that's one way I really like using the rename feature. Let me turn off my slow down reaction here because hopefully I'm not going too fast. So let's head over to those breakout rooms. As you probably know, a couple of months ago, they enabled the new feature of letting participants choose their own room. I really like this as long as everyone has the latest version of Zoom. Let me do it again here. So I'm going to add some rooms and then rename them. So I can say, if you're a beginner, you're going to join this room. Intermediate will be in this room. And then expert will be in this room. And so then when I open the rooms, participants will get the option to join. And they can choose which room. So they can self-select. I'm not going to join any of those rooms right now. This is a great way to help people self-select in the rooms. Otherwise, your option is to recreate the rooms and do assign manually. Now, I'm going to add a few more rooms. I would assign people, anyone who's in the breakout room, I would assign them based on the number they had given themselves. So a list of participants would be appearing here, and I could just assign them to the rooms. That's a little more work than if they are able to self-select and move themselves into the new rooms that you have renamed. The last feature I want to show is around screen sharing. I feel like this gets a lot of confusion from people. And so one thing, if you want people when they're in the breakout rooms to be able to share their screen with each other, make sure that you have enabled that multiple participants can share. And then there's all these advanced sharing options. So, whoops, we already did that one. I guess I need to hit this button here. So the basic ones are I'm just going to share a website or a whiteboard, which I think most of us have used before. But I really like using some of the advanced options. For example, if you want, you can have slides as your background, which is pretty fun. I'm not going to click on it right now because my computer struggles to do too many things when I'm recording. But I also really like just sharing computer audio as people are coming in. They can hear some music. And then you can also just share a portion of your screen, which is cool. Don't forget to click the share sound. And if you're doing just the basic screen share and you're going to share some video, make sure you optimize it for video clip. I'm not sure why it's not allowing me to do that right now at this moment, but usually that is enabled. And then you can also share files as when you're doing screen share. So I'm not going to share that right now. I just wanted to show you. So a couple of the features I really like using as a facilitator. Last thing I want to show you is just pulling my screen over to one side and having on the other side a window. I like to do this because I use Google Slides as a shared platform for interacting, and this way I can see the slides here and then see the participants here. So that's what I wanted to show you today, and good luck with your sessions.